Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations. Hey, before I get into today's video, I do want to mention that I have started a new channel, Farpoint Mowers and More. If you're into small equipment repairs, reviews, garden tractors, riding mowers, lawn mowers, that kind of stuff, be sure to check that out and hit the like and subscribe button there. Help me out with getting started on a new channel. Anyway, on to today's video. Today, I've got the thinkcar Thinkscan 689 Bluetooth BT. And I've messed with some thinkcar stuff before. This will be the first time I've used one of their more advanced scan tools, so I'm kind of curious to see how it plays out. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. We'll get the camera closer in, and it's cold out here. I can't feel my fingers, I'll be honest with y'all. Really cold out here. Hadn't got above 20 degrees in 2 weeks now, and I've had enough of it. I don't know about y'all, but winter sucks. I've never been a fan of cold weather, yet here I am stuck in it. All right, it comes in a nice blow molded case. It is protected, obviously. Go ahead and unzip that. It's compact too. It doesn't take up a lot of footprint like a blow molded case, like it's that hard padding. All right, here's the main unit. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. It's thinner than I thought it would be. It does have a nice hanger for putting it on the steering wheel, and the Bluetooth dongle kind of plugs right into the back there. That's really neat. Cool. And let's see what else we got here. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, so we got some limited programming abilities here. We have a USB to Ethernet connector, and that explains why we have an Ethernet cord. And then we have our USB to USB-C charging cable. It does come with a, it's a universal thing. You switch that around, you put in your US grade one here. And so it does have a USB wall wart, which is, I appreciate the heck out of that. I don't like it when companies send something or you buy something and they don't even have the courtesy to give you all the components needed to charge the thing. Okay, so that is cool, man. So for programming, they've got plug this into your Bluetooth connector, plug that into your Bluetooth connector, plug that into your LAN or Ethernet, and then plug that into the OBD2. So that is really nice there. I like that. And then lastly, we've got some manuals up here. That's just a parts list, and so we do have a manual here. 689 and 689 Bluetooth, and it is looks like about 13 pages, 14 pages, with just like how to use it, some technical stuff here. 8-inch display, 1280 by 800. It just kind of goes over some of the easy setup. They even have some finding out where the OBD2 connectors are. All right, let me get the camera closer and we'll fire this thing up and take a look at it. Then we'll take it out to All right, so I know I said we were going to take a closer look on the bench, but I can't feel my hands. It is really, really cold out here right now. You can see it's winter. So I want to just do this inside the car so I can sit in some heat. So anyway, like I said, the tool has a nice stand like that and got good bones to it, I'd say, like nice rubberized sides on there. And then up on top here, we do have a USB. We also have a USB-C, and then we have our red power button. On the back, where that goes in there, where that OBD2 thing, it's like a magnetic. It just kind of snaps into place. It's really cool how that works. And so this stand doubles as a stand, but in my case today, we're just going to put it and hang it onto the steering wheel. Okay, we're going to power this thing up. All right, and after a second, it goes into this. We're going to pick our car. It's a European car, and we are looking at a Volvo. Now, before I do that, let's take a look at all the other cars that are available. So we got complete coverage: Maybach, Land Rover, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Fiat, Bugatti, Bentley. I mean, it's pretty much covered. Asian cars: Daihatsu, Genesis, which is Hyundai's higher end brand, Daewoo from the good old days. I wish they had stuck around. Acura, Hyundai, Kia, Honda. I mean, Isuzu, another one I wish had stuck around. Isuzu made some great trucks, man. Nissan, whatever happened to Nissan, man? They used to be a good company. Mitsubishi, which I am a huge fan of. Proton, that's a popular brand overseas. Subaru, which I have never understood how they do well in this country, but they certainly do. Then Toyota. We even have VinFast. I got words for VinFast, and then of course the big three here. There you go. All right, so we're going to go back in. We're going to go to Volvo. Click on that. And let's see if it's actually looking for it. So it's seeing if it can find the right Volvo, I guess. I hear some beeping. I hear some clicking. I think there we go. I hear a lot of clicking. Yep, it's going through the blend doors. So this is all, scans all the subsystems as well. So we're talking to the systems. There we go. So here's our VIN number. Year model is 2004. It is a turbocharged engine. We can do a health report. Now, I don't think there's anything currently wrong other than it is due for an oil change. So the oil light is on, and we're going to reset that. So it's going to do a full system scan. Now, you'll see like combustion preheater, that's for diesel models. CEM has 8 faults, so yeah, that's good. Driver's information module. Phone module. Audio module should have issues because it's not stock. Yeah, it's saying not equipped. Climate control. Oh yeah, climate control does have issues in this car. It's either all the way hot or all the way cold, so maybe we'll do some diag with this tool and see if we can figure out what's going on there. Driver's door module and power seat module are also registering faults. Power seat module, this does not have, the heated seats aren't working on the driver's side, so I'm kind of curious if it has detected the issue with that. If it has, maybe we can do a little diag with that as well. And then ECM does have one fault in the ECM. We'll take a look at that as well. So it is definitely, it's digging. It's digging. ABS has a code. All right, so it has found a whole lot of problems, and we're going to go ahead with control module, communication problems, faulty signal. Let's take a look at that. You'll see it hops out on the web, and there we go. Disruption in communication between the ECM and another module. Could be faulty wiring, could be this, could be that, and then you're literally going into your search. So before ever leaving, you don't have to worry about that stuff. It kind of takes care of itself. Right? So we're back here on the main screen. We have an ABS communication issue, so it's perhaps that those two are going on here. Central electronic module, the audio module signal is missing. Well, that would be because it has aftermarket radio in this one, so it's nothing to talk with. And again, it's upset about the steering wheel module, driver's door module. There's some issues here, but here we go. CEM 5B01, left-hand heating element not functional. Let's see what it comes up with that. Right? Heating element of what, right? And they're talking about, hey, look at this, I need help. Too many codes. Right, so it's going to go out here and let's do seat DTC code. Defective seat heater pad in the left-hand seat is most likely cause, right? And actually, having worked on these cars for a good long time, I don't disagree with that. All right, let's go back. And let's see what else we got here. Power seat module, memory button too slow. That probably was caused by a low battery, signal too low, low battery. Climate control. Now we've got some issues with climate control here, so here's some other ones that it can go out and look at, right? And if we want to save this report, go there, pre-scan, we do our report, and we can put in customer information, and then it's going to save that with all the issues, right? Here's things that are wrong, here's what's going on, and we can save it as a PDF. Done, and we can share that over Bluetooth or email. And you can set this thing up with an email account to send off stuff. So pretty significantly, I would say in that case, a pretty high-end tool, right? Let's get out of that. Let's go into system selection. Let's take a look at let's go to that climate control, since I am freezing today. Climate control module, right? We can read the fault codes again just for the climate control module. And we do have code search again and freeze frame. Evaporative temperature sensor too high, sun sensor too high, air quality sensor internal fault. Let's see what that comes up with. All right. And it's saying how I fixed my climate control error, right? And he did this. These sensors are expensive from the dealer. All kinds of information that you can use. All right, we'll get out of that. And we're going to back out of that. And let's see here if we can read the data stream on this. Let's see what the air quality sensor pulse width is. And let's see evaporator temperature, because it's saying it's ugly. And cabin sensor temperature. What else? Well, let's do that. Let's do that and that. And you can see very, very in-depth as far as that goes. Sun intensity. Okay, we're going to go with that. And here we are. So 506%. That's crazy. I'm going to rev the car up. You can see not a whole lot changing. It is correct. It is about 60 degrees in here now that we've let it going on. Outside temperature is 34, so that's probably about right. And so I can change, let me go ahead with the left hand, I can change the door position. I can turn that temperature down, and here's where I start to have an issue. There it goes. There it goes. So that's 0, right? I have it all the way cold. Now I'm going to move it up. I'll move it up 3 degrees, 3 clicks, and see where it takes it. And there's our problem. Even 1 click off the bottom and it goes to 100%. So something is not right in this system. Of course, that is not part of the, not part of this, what I'm trying to show you here, but that is where I need to get into and do diagnostics later on. All right, let's get into special function. We'll see. So self-adjustment of damper motors, reading out adjusting parameters, and programming the climate control module. So let's see what we can do. Electronic climate control. We can program the passenger compartment filter, program the blower run on. So an evaporator, we don't want it to stink, get musty. So you can have the car shut off and then the fan come on at a certain time. Fan speed, air distribution, and interior temperature. Kind of curious on that. Right, so it's just saying, hey, if I want that knob to increase more than what it came from the factory, I can go ahead and do that. That's really cool. All right. Let's see what else we got in there. Adjusting parameters, right? I can cancel this out. Adjustment, right? I got ECC. And left temp, high temp. Let's go with that. Pretty cool. All right, let's get out of this system altogether. And we will get into something. Let's go into the ECM. I know it doesn't have a code, but we'll just show some of the, let's see what special functions we have here. Oh, throttle body readaptation, tests of the intake and exhaust cam, readiness tests, and fuel, well, they misspelled fuel tank system quick test. Actuation tests here, we can turn on and off. This is a bidirectional tool, so this is definitely a pro level tool. Injector on and off, AC relay, cooling fans, throttle. Awesome. Data stream, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, it's the pedal sensor. Ambient air temp, oh, we don't, I want something. Brake light switch, we can turn that on and off real easy just to show that it works. Engine speed, let's go with that just to show you. We'll see how fast this thing reacts. Oh, yeah, bam, wow. Okay, that is one of the fastest reaction times on that accelerator pedal sensor. Hit the brakes. Okay, we can also see that as a graph if we want to. Very cool. Okay, so we got all that working there. Nice, man. This is actually a really capable tool. It's amazing that, gosh, just 5 years ago, how much the technology has changed. Just insane. All right, let's get out of the system altogether. Let's take a look at some other stuff here. We've played with this. I think you guys get the idea. right? We're going to take that out. So here we are back in the entry screen, and it may not look all that crazy, but we have generic OBD2, we have car diagnose, we have VIN search, we have history, so we can look at the vehicle history, like how many times we worked on that customer's car. We have reports, the saved reports, we just did one, and we have feedback if there's an issue where, hey, I was in this BMW and the thing locked up. You send that to them, and part of the next update, you got bidirectional internet controls here. It's going to download those updates for you. We've got, here it is on here. And then let's go to maintenance and look at the special features. So air fuel reset, ABS bleeding, AdBlue reset, adaptive front lights, air suspension, airbag reset, battery matching, that's becoming bigger, brake pad reset, clutch matching, electronic water pump, DPF regen, ECU reset. I could reset this car to where it doesn't remember anything about how it was. You don't really want to do that unless you are replacing an engine in a car, because the car wears and it's remembering certain stuff, like cylinder 3 is a little lower pressure. It's compensating when it's using the injectors and all that stuff. So probably don't want to do that. EGR adaptation, throttle adaptation. I don't think I played with that one before. Gateway modules, gear learning, gearbox learning, anti-theft and key matching. So we can do that only for cars with easy. So like I've done some videos on reprogramming keys. This would probably do, I would say, 80% of the keys that are on the market right now without needing a special tool. Injector coding, language settings, knock sensor, odometer, meter, reset. Copy, write, or rewrite the mileage. People are always asking me about that. That's as much as I'm going to talk about that. Oil reset. And what else we got here? Oh yeah, so here's a list of it in this form as well. Window calibration, tire size adjustment. I mean, the list goes on, man. This is crazy. So plenty of maintenance, plenty of maintenance. Upgrade, download and install the latest diagnostic software. So you've got 2 upgrades. Looks like there's a upgrade to that and the main diagnostics. So that's as easy as it is. Oh, I need an update. You press the button, it goes online and does that. More, we got settings. We can set up our Wi-Fi. We can update, right, photo albums. We can change our information here, business info, so that when we generate a report, it's going out and it has our information. Customer management, so on those history cars, we can say, this is John's car or whatever, right? Brightness, I thought I had turned the brightness all the way up, but it must be adaptive. Hopefully y'all can see that pretty good. Language also, and maintain. Do we want to, I'm going to clear the data. I don't know why you'd want to, but I could do a factory reset if it got goofy. And then device information, privacy policy, and system update. Yeah, let's take a look at the device info. And it just has software. Capacity is 64 gig capacity, so plenty of life left in there. Cool. Incredible. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think that pretty much covers it. Online services you can also do. User's manuals here. Fault code library, coverage list, external. So, okay. What do we got module wise? All right, so we can do TPMS sensor, video scope, oscilloscope, printer, and battery tester are also available for this. That's cool. Gadgets, remote assistance, and what's this last one? Oh, it's just showing it in a different form there. Incredible. Yeah, I really like it. Very fast, I'll say that. Now this is, and I like to point this out because I don't like this, but it is what it is. Oh no, I've turned it upside down. All right, I don't like this, but I understand that companies are doing this. This is a locked system, right? You cannot download apps and sideload apps or whatever. This is locked. So you don't have access to the Android subsystem. At least I assume this is an Android-based product, but what you got is what you got. That being said, it's a very capable tool. Does not have a camera, So really adding apps to this is not going to give you much, you know. So anyway, that's about it. Overall, I think the tool is snappy. It's definitely fast. I like the fact that it's got a very unique way of presenting the information. It's certainly different than a lot of the tools. Their OS, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty unique. I like the angry gorilla there, or whatever. I'll leave a link to where you can get these things, and I guess I'll see you next time, my friends.